Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com. I'd like to share with you a brief update. This is the heater and heater cover components for the 1950 Ford F47 pickup that we're doing a ground-up restoration on. We've been sharing with you different snippets. We're waiting for the two new water pumps to come for the Flathead 8. And as soon as we receive the water pumps, we'll continue on with, we'll be able to then assemble the engine along with the transmission and set it in the frame. So until then, we're continuing with little snippets of other items that we can get ready, which is going to help with the reassembly later. So this is our heater box assembly. So basically what we've done is we've changed a couple of things. First of all, we just slid this painted portion back together. This is a completely redone, rebuilt heater core. The old one was in terrible shape and the old style. This one you can see has the new copper coil grid. So it's a newer version, and it's all been redone. Both the top and bottom caps have been redone, and all new soldered joints. And then we have the little drain caulk at the bottom. So all of the behind the tin work kind of thing is all done and rebuilt. So then what we did is we sanded, primed, and painted all of the fittings and the pieces, and we've pre-assembled it. And then we've also done, I believe it's a 1 year only. This is a 1950 Ford, and it's quite unique. It has louvers, little louvered doors that open and close. We haven't put the handles on yet. But for directing the heat from the heater core under the dash on the passenger side, you can move these doors. And what we've done, quite a bit of detail work. Camera can probably pick it up. A lot of tricky pieces and sections and angles, so we had to make sure that we had everything primed and painted and all of the edges done, because when it's in the upright position, you'll see this would be the top of the doors, and then we have the opening. So if our client or client's wife opens these up, you want to be able to make sure that all the edges have the correct beige paint. Now, just to touch on that, originally there's been different opinions of what it should look like or what it did look like from the factory in 1950. I believe, to the best of my knowledge, the part that you see under the dash, this component, was a hammered style looking paint, and it was a silver gray color. I've also seen them done in black, and I've also seen them body color. Now, the reason why we're doing this one body color is we're enhancing a few things on this 1950 Ford pickup. Obviously, we've got a full color change. In the interior, we're enhancing the dashboard. Instead of being just the yellow plastic speaker grille, we're going with a chrome look. So we're upgrading the dash components on it. We're adding a retro sound stereo as another upgrade. We're also adding the power disc brake conversion kit to the front. And then we're going full carpeting. So with our full black carpeting and the black seat with the beige piping, with the dash and the door panels painted beige, we thought it would be a much cleaner look to have it painted the same color as the dash, the doors, and the rest of the truck. So that's why we opted to go with this color. For the purists out there, if you wanted to do it exact like the factory, for this Canadian version of 1950, I'm about 98% certain that it would be a hammered silver paint finish, but our client would much rather have the nice contrast of the beige. So now that we've got the heater basically totally disassembled, rebuilt, and reassembled, the only thing we have left to do is to assemble the door, and then this is just another pre-assembly component, because this section that's facing the camera, sorry, this is the bottom, this section gets bolted to the firewall. These tubes come in through towards the engine, and then if we turn this around, this is the section that faces the passengers in the passenger seat. And then you can see we have the hole opening here for the drain, and then the door will go on this way. and we'll set it on, and then there's handles that will go on there. So it's going to look quite attractive. So we are doing a lot of components like this, the reassembly of the sub-assembly to continue on, and then while we're on it, when we were ready to paint these items, we also painted these two door panels. The truck did not come with the door panel inserts, so these are the access panels for both driver and passenger door to have access to the window regulator and the glass install and all of the guts, if you will, of the door. And then this panel is the piece that attaches to our fresh air vent at the top of the cab behind the dashboard. So it's a separate component. The other part we're working on, we've sandblasted, cleaned, and we're painting it. It'll be a correct black color, and we'll share that with you, because once the black is done, then we'll install this cover on that fresh air vent assembly, and then that's another component that will be ready to go to be reinstalled inside the dash. So basically just some brief updates, and you can see the wheels here. In a previous video we were talking about painting the wheels and the new valve stems and the upgraded stainless high polished trim rings. So we have all 4 of them done and ready now. So in the next video we'll share with you what they look like when we put the new tires on. So just an update on the 1950 Ford F47 for our American viewers. It's same as the F1 regular cab pickup truck. I thank you for watching. I'm John from lastchanceautorestore.com.